I think that regional development agencies have a key role in addressing the issue of social enterprises internationalization, and Axio is pioneer in Europe and in the world, and an example in this regard. What we have since 2016 is the Service International Social Economy to help social enterprises to internationalize their products or services for free. That this is for free doesn't mean that it doesn't have a cost, because it's the government of Catalonia, the one that pays the cost of this service of internationalization. What we make is that we profit the network and of Catalan trade and investment agencies all over the world, that we have 40 offices from Axio that cover 110 countries. And what we do is that when a social enterprise wants to internationalize a product or service, or wants to understand how EU funds work, this is something that we make from the Axio's office in Brussels. What we do is that we develop for them an internationalization project. So, for instance, if I am a cooperative that makes wine and I want to internationalize my wine from an Axio office all over the world, the office that they choose and the office where we think that they have more capabilities to internationalize, what we do is that we do a market study, we search distributors, we contact them on behalf of the company, which is always good because you say, hey, this is the government of Catalonia introducing this enterprise to you. So this gives insurance to the company, to the distributor, to the client, and it's I think an indicator of reliability. So this is great, and what we do is that we say we present this company, we help this company to travel as well, or to celebrate online meetings when necessary, and what we do is that finally we try to help them to close the deal. So this would be an example of project which has an average cost of 10,000 euros. The social enterprise never pays anything, and since we started we have launched more than 100 internationalization projects like this. So I think this is good. This shows that the future is social economy. We have seen that social economy enterprises have a lot of possibilities in the international world, in the global world, and that a project of a social enterprise abroad is more valuable, more understandable, and social enterprise definitely has to open the world, stop thinking of the local or on the community, and think that they can internationalize the product or at the same time the service, because many times what we do is that we internationalize what social enterprises are doing and the way they do. For instance, the way they take care for elderly people in residencies, the way they take care of children at risk of social exclusion. This is something that we help to internationalize as well. For Axio, being part of international projects and European projects in particular is key to develop our services more and better. For instance, we are leading the Interreg Europe project race, enhancing social enterprises' competitiveness through improved business support policies. The name of the project is long, but I explain it practically. What we do is that we exchange experiences with peers all over Europe. We have Scottish Enterprise, Arter from Emilia-Romagna, Westvic from Ireland, and several partners more. And what we do is that during 4 years and a half and an additional year, we exchange experiences on how we help social enterprises in different issues of competitiveness. So, for instance, in Axio we explain in the project how we help them to internationalize. In Ireland, they help them to finance their ideas, which is good, through the good practice Clan Credo. In Scotland, they also help them to internationalize, but at the same time they have a special program for entrepreneurs, which is First Sport Scotland, which is great. So during all this time, we have been able to meet, to exchange, to do what we are doing, but in a different way, and it's very good to learn from each other and to have the space in a European project to have funding for doing this, because otherwise you are isolated in your world and you don't exchange with anyone. So being part of a European project is fine, and finally you are a little family that is fighting for a better world. I would say that a social enterprise finally is a driver of social change.